And welcome back to Pokemon's Colosseum. In the previous part, we left the boring Dust Bowl of a town, and a gate was under attack. We cleared out some people in a cave, and now we've got to fight this Peon. Well, Grandpa Gohan does first. He's gonna get his shit wrecked because he's old and dumb. He doesn't even have a stab move on his Pokemon. What the fuck?
Oh,
Grandpa Gohan.
time to nuke the game.
So he's got a Pikachu. Scrub. See? We're gonna Peon Skrub. So he's got this Hitmontop. He's got a Pikachu that's level 50. Clearly, Pikachu should do pretty decent. But no, all it knows is Quick Attack.
Lame.
Well, it wouldn't really help because Hitmontop has good special defense anyway, and Pikachu, despite being 12 levels higher, is still weak as shit compared to Hitmontop. And I'm guessing it doesn't have the Light Ball to help it.
It doesn't have anything. Because all it does is that, and then dies.
Then it's literally retarded.
Yeah.
It's a Pikachu.
It's a Pika fuck.
It's a gone.
It's a piece of shit.
Eugene is dead.
It's a failure.
Eugene.
A gun?
A gun.
A gun.
We're never gonna get this guy's name right.
It's Grandpa Gohan. Weird to decide.
E.A. gun. It's in the chamber.
Oh,
It's true.
wait.
I get it.
Scrub wants to unguard, so I go touche.
That's back then when I used to play actual EA Sports games until I realized, why am I wasting my time?
So this guy starts with a Geodude, and why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Just,
I don't know.
just saying.
So I throw up my Flaffy and my Skipaloom, and we go to town.
Are you
Skip
laughing
all
and
of your
skipping
face.
through this fight?
To Funky Town.
I'm gonna say yes to both. Anyway, Geodude's dead. That's my password. That's 55452255875.
You know, Geodude, when Geodude faints, he almost looks like he's like, oh no, how could this happen?
Is it 8675309?
So this is probably the most bullshit part of this fight. Well, it comes up, but that why not just literally sits there, and its only purpose is to annoy me because all it does is Mirror Coat, but I never use a special attack on it. But it's got Spell Tag, so I can't swap out my Pokemon. GG, why not? Also, this Hitmontop.
Good job.
Damn.
So why not locks you in place and then Hitmontop just spread your ass cheeks?
Yes. So, yeah.
I don't think Skiploom's gonna survive another hit.
Yeah, the Shadow Tag ability is kind of stupid.
It's effective though because it's fucking landing over.
So watch this bullshit. So I'm like, no, I'll heal it. I'll play smart. Let's use a Hyper Potion, because that'll give it a full heal.
Oh.
And...
And out.
Yep, I saw that coming.
Pain.
You are outta here.
So,
Well-
Espeon just decides it wants to MVP this fight.
Well, considering he's a fighting type.
Although, Flappy sets it all up for Espeon, so GG.
Yeah. Possibly
Paralyze.
freeze him and possibly paralyze him in place and then go to town on him.
Well, the Paralyze just makes it so him on top is super slow.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that paralysis cuts your speed in half.
Oh, so...
Actually, no, it cuts down to a quarter.
Yeah.
It's still getting chopped down to the point that you could be going last.
I also throw wild.
No, I mean it cuts it even further than what you think.
Yeah.
Like if your Pokemon's speed is 300 and 60 at level 100, like let's say you have a Ninjask, that thing's speed is only going to be 90.
Now it's less.
And then Landon just took down his speed even further.
Like, no speed for you. This is a no speed zone. This is a school zone.
No speeding. You are the law enforcing the speed limit.
No, it's because only Espeon can go too many fasts per hour.
Okay, Espeon. Do work.
I
Thanks.
keep forgetting, is return a special attack or is it a physical attack?
Physical.
It's physical.
Oh. And wait, why is Espeon?
Well, it doesn't really matter in this game because they were based on their type anyway, and normal was a physical type.
And then this triple kick happens.
Is it? Oh god, this is bullshit.
And that's out. You are out of here.
Oh,
Did he just-
Because it did job setting up, so...
He whiffed that part, that first one, and then he criticaled you twice.
Well, no, the second one was the crit, and the other one just took out the rest of the damage, because why not?
Oh.
Because why not?
Why not?
Well, he kind of just hides this entire fight, which is GG, no re.
Landon, when do you call him Beerus?
When I'm down to one Pokemon.
I actually have a 7th Pokemon. Go, Beerus! He just comes out
No, Beerus,
and just literally destroys Pokeballs.
Beerus is the mentor, so he just randomly shows up if you're low on health.
I called that one.
It's like Beerus just shows up and he's just like, Beerus, that motherfucker stole your pudding. Are you gonna sit there and fucking take that?
He would be
And
like,
then-
what?
And then you see him charging Spirit of Destruction, he's like,
No, wait. This guy is actually a grunt in a team of pudding terrorists.
oh,
No.
Their only goal in life is to destroy all of the world's pudding.
Not just the world, though, because Beerus could just go to a different world if that was the case. It has
But
to be the entire... It has to be the entire 7th universe's pudding.
No, but any destroyed amount of pudding just, like, throws Beerus over the edge.
yeah, but upon calling Beerus, you realize he's charging the Spirit of Destruction, and you're like,
He
maybe I
doesn't
should've
even
thought
have...
this.
It's like, he doesn't even have to charge it. He just, like, lifts his finger and it's already the size of the fucking moon.
Yeah, and that's when you realize maybe calling Beerus was a bad idea.
Of course it was a good idea. We're getting rid of the scrub, aren't we?
Yeah, what a
Yeah.
scrub.
But then the ground we're standing on detonates.
That's
not
a
bad.
small price to pay. Minor details, Justin. Minor.
Losers need ground to stand on.
Now we just need Beerus versus Arceus.
Winners levitate. I'm pretty sure Arceus would be completely annihilated. Like,
Oh.
Beerus would just poke Arceus and Arceus would just die.
I think anything in Pokemon will die to a
I think this
fucking
why not would stand a good chance.
I can see it now. Like, Beerus, like, comes down with a chop, and why not just catches it in its two little flaps?
And why not?
And
It's
just,
an all.
and it's just like, why not?
Uh-oh.
And then Beerus just looks at it pissed off.
Quilava's going villainous.
Calm down. Oh, dear.
If only there was a call attack in Xenoverse. There's so many villainous enemies we could have skipped.
That's true. Why not's dead?
You find out why not is the next level of Super Saiyan God.
Super Saiyan God, why not Super Saiyan?
Well,
So, Scrub died.
well,
Go away, Scrub. Disappear for good. Yeah.
I feel like they named that, gave him that name intentionally.
But, he tells us about plot, but we stopped caring about plot because plot's not relevant right now.
Has
I
Pikachu
like a Pika-
always been that
I like how
fucking time?
Pikachu's just staring straight at it the whole time. Up until EA Gun just decides to say something. Like, Pikachu just stared into space. Like, dude, that burrito I had last night was great. I need another one of those things. That's what that Pikachu was thinking of.
He overinflates his Pikachu's ego by saying if it was not a Shadow Pokemon, he would have won. Even though Landon's been fucking kicking the shit out of Shadow Pokemon.
What's a shadow Pokemon? I don't know. They're like purple or something.
He also fails to realize that once a Shadow Pokemon is fully depleted of their bar, they become normal Pokemon.
No, we
It's
still need
for-
stone.
And before the villainous mode in Xenoverse was actually just inspired by Shadow Pokemon.
Oh, why not? All they get is a purple aura and red eyes.
I get it.
Why not?
Anyway, we gotta go talk to some man. So instead of that, I go masturbate behind this house.
and Cloud watches.
Oh.
Is that the
I was
sound that West makes when he masturbates?
Oh.
I was expecting him to walk behind the tree. He comes out alone and he's covered in blood.
And that was the end of that.
Either that
And
or...
then she just walks out, and he was just like, I didn't know it was your first time.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, that's a lot of fucking blood, man. Jesus Christ.
There was an item here all along.
Is that the part where we set up a somewhat comical scene before Scissorman comes out from behind the tree?
What?
Wait, no, I just saw something. What do you mean it wasn't your first? What do you mean that was your first time? I thought you were a hooker.
Anyway, cut, because I go in and heal and save and do box shit. I move shit around.
Yeah, it reminds me of something I saw of Leon about Resident Evil, the Dark Side Chronicles. There's this one girl that's exclusive to that game whose blood actually gets caught on fire. Like, whenever she bleeds, it actually burns. It's actually something taken from Code Veronica.
We have to talk to this guy.
So you can imagine how her first time must be when her fire catches flames. Or her blood catches flames. That was redundant.
I was gonna... Fire catches flames.
Yes.
Because we need the fire to be on fire.
You need to go through fire and flames, so why not? Wobbuffet.
Dragon Force was redundant before I was.
Because Wobbuffet.
Oh.
Whoa, buffet.
Why not evolve to Wobbuffet?
Celebi, that's not a Lugia.
You can't even catch Celebi. It's like, disappointing. You can't even get Celebi through the American bonus disc. That was only exclusive to the Japanese bonus disc for this game.
Even though until the Gen 4 event, there was like no legit way to get Celebi in the games whatsoever.
Yeah.
In America, anyway.
It's fucking a time flute to summon Celebi to fully one of your Pokemon.
Well, isn't it great that Gen 6 allows you to have like Japanese Pokemon?
What?
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 Oh.
What the fuck?
Remember that whole mail device thing we've had this entire time?
Yes.
Well, you got mail.
You know, it'd be really appropriate if
Dude, this thing claims I have mail.
Landon edits in the little voice clip of AOL going, "You've got mail."
The first Xeno Saga game has like a point when you get that same thing. You get like a device and it'll tell you if you have mail, and if you actually like read certain mail strings, it'll like turn into a bonus at the end or something. So like for
mail.
So if you actually check your mail, you can get shit for it.
So here's my thing. Is the villain told us he was going to Mount Battle because that's where our boss was. And we don't go there right away because...
You don't want to.
And we only go when we're told about it being under attack, even though we should already know, hey, it's probably under attack.
So...
I don't know, I can't trust it.
We twiddle our dicks until it's a little bit too late.
And In my Pokemon XD days, I remember this being a little bit larger and there being an item box around there, but I forget.
Is that why you walked off the screen?
Yes. Because this section's actually a little bit longer in Pokemon XD.
Well, you have to... you see that guy running around aimlessly, you think he's going to be a random trainer battle if you run into him.
I'm pretty sure he is in Pokemon XD.
Well...
They make a ton of these people with randoms. So
XD finally gives him purpose.
So we actually see me save. I'm pretty sure that's all I do, but oh well.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you have to save at the PC instead of just anywhere.
No. No thugs allowed. Oh, the king asked for you to come here? Okay. So, we're gonna go take on Mount Battle, except not really.
Does he play a lot of Duck Hunt?
Must. That's why he's no king.
Well, I remember Mount Battle. I remember running through all this shit.
No, he's King.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, these are all mandatory battles.
Yes, there's 10 battles, and you have to go through every single one. And at the 10th one, or do they throw in an extra? Either way, I forget. There's a boss fight at the end of this, and we're gonna get our first legendary.
Woo!
You're using Mischievous and Dragonfly.
Why? Because flying and levitate. These are all ground type Pokemon.
Oh, I get it.
We go from fighting a peon named Skrub to getting a legendary.
Because fuck you, I'm invincible.
What escalation is this?
That's not... Oh, that does... Oh, look at that. Oh, that's because I think Stomp's fighting technique.
Well... That's also...
Wait, what were you asking about?
He's misinformed about Stomp.
No, because he said, you know, he did this so he didn't have to do the ground type moves, but then I forgot Stomp is fighting type.
No, Stomp is normal.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
But they do have ground type moves. They just decide not to use them right away.
They just had to actually be useful.
Yeah. Like, but this is actually a pretty good setup because Shadow Ball does too much damage for me.
Even though at the time Shadow Ball was classified as a physical attack.
I know.
Oh boy, dig a hole, dig a hole.
That would have been so much better one generation later on Miss Magius, where it would have been like, boom, special attack!
Too bad that dig will do fuck all.
Exactly.
Nope. No digging.
I'm gonna dig underneath you. Wait a minute, you're floating off the
This is a no digging zone.
This is a no-no. Oh no. That was a crit. I was like...
God damn.
So, when fucking Hitmontop gets a crit, it kills things.
When you get a crit, you don't even knock out half their health.
Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
But
I love when the moves fail because they kind of don't have an animation for coming back out. They just kind of pop back in.
Yeah, the 3D Pokemon games, they would just have like absolutely no care in the world. If the move didn't make it through, it wouldn't play anything. It's just like, you know.
Yeah, that actually translates into every single generation. Like, if Dig or any kind of, like, two-turn prong attack that wasn't Hyper Beam fucked up, you didn't even get the ending animation. They just pop back into existence. Well, Hyper Beam is Solar Beam. No. Hyper Beam is first turn, and then the second turn is a recharge. I was just thinking of the Solar Beam.
The one where you recharge first?
Yeah, I got that backwards. Well, technically, Hyper Beam, you're skipping your turn just to get your energy back.
So I swap out to both my... Well, those two, and then I'm like, no.
Solar Beam, you can kind of negate that if you have Sunny Day out.
I want Umbreon now.
But you know what you can't negate? Sky Attack.
Oh.
I can if I can fuse them and turn on, you know, upgrade my evasion and decrease their accuracy.
Their accuracy.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, you could just confuse and paralyze them at the same time because it's extremely unlikely they'll hit you at that point.
That's true. That works too. Or you could do all four of it at the same time. Because
Do you just have like every trader memorized?
No, I totally guessed. I wanted Slugma out because I want him to lose bars, and he's a pleb. And I brought out Umbreon because I wanted him to gain more experience. There was no rhythm or rhyme to why I chose the Pokemon I do for these fights.
I feel bad for Slugma. You can't touch it in Pokemon me. You just can't. You cannot show your affection to your Slugma.
It might just be because the background looks the same as everything else in the actual world proper. But I forget, was Colosseum one of those games that actually used the, I might have actually asked this earlier anyway, but was it one of those games where your immediate area was used as the battleground, or is it just preloaded?
Well, they're preloaded because they change a little bit. I mean, obviously there's not a giant 2 on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. So this
But
isn't actually
dependent on like the area, like all Pokemon games. So if you're in a tall grass, you're gonna be in tall grass. You know, battle thing, like the battle area is gonna be like that. Yeah.
I think they exclude the number because it'd be way too fucking specific for like a bunch of different map, so to speak.
I actually didn't notice
These-
that Hyperdimension, Neptunia Mark II, and Victory do the whole thing where it's like the surrounding area is your battleground. I didn't notice that at first.
Yeah, that was actually something I mentioned in an earlier video where Victory does the Chrono Trigger thing where wherever you are, that's your battlefield.
Nom nom nom.
I think the only time it doesn't do that is if you're fighting on a bridge. They immediately warp you to a solid like platform.
This fucking flinch. Oh my god, it's too OP.
It's especially noticeable in Loei, where there's like a lot of bridges in those areas, and if you end up getting into a fight, you tend to only fight on the platforms. You know, for a game that kind of had like a really strict budget originally, I appreciate the development values in actually making the battlefield wherever you are.
Well, that's all the time we have for Pokemon Colosseum Part Skrub.
Scrub-a-dub-dub.
What's in my tub?
3 hookers.
What?